Hello everyone, you are welcome to our next video. For the sake of those that are watching this video for the first time, please do well to subscribe for our previous video on my channel. And the name of the channel is the Guru Brain Store. Do well to subscribe and share, and as well click the notification button or bell in order to update you for the previous videos. In that lesson, we're able to discuss on a topic loss of indices, and we're able to understand that these loss of indices are up to 7. In that lesson, we're able to distinguish between index and indices. Index is the power of an index, is the singular form of indices. Now, in that lesson, we're able to derive each of those laws and solve one example in relation to each of those laws. So, please, I'm still encouraging each and every one of you to please do well to understand that first video, because that video is the foundation to this second video, which is titled Application of Laws of Indices.
That is, in this topic, we'll be solving problems that have to do with 2 or 3 more laws of indices in a particular question. Now, look at the problems and solutions on the board. The first is 6 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 0 times 6 to the power minus 3 over 5 to the power of 3 divided by 5 to the power of 6. Number 2, simplify 81 over 16 to the power of minus 3 over 4. 3, simplify 27 over 48 to the power of 3 over 2. Solutions. 1. Now, if you look at the first problem, you agree with me that it's made up of several laws of indices. For example, 3 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 0 is the fourth law of indices that says a to the power of 0 is equal to 1. That means 3 to the power of 0 can be written as 1. Now, looking at 6 to the power of minus 3, you agree with me that is referring to fifth law of indices. And what is the fifth law of indices? It's written as a to the power of minus x equals to 1 over a raised to power x. If it is true, then it means that 6 to the power of minus 3 can be written as 1 over 6 to the power of 3. Now, if that is true, looking at the denominator of this question, you agree with me that it's all revolving on the second law of indices. That says a raised to power x divided by a raised to power y is equal to a raised to power x minus y. If it is true, then it means we can rewrite this as 5 raised to power 3 divided by 5 raised to power 6, which is equal to this a here is 5. So you have 5 to the power of x here is what? 3 minus y, which is what? 6. So you have 5 to the power of 3 minus 6 is minus 3. Now, having known all these things, we can as well substitute all this information into this given question. By transforming it like this, we have 6 to the power of 2 times, instead of 3 to the power of 0, we have 1 times 6 to the power of minus 3 gives us 1 over 6 to the power of 3 over this denominator now gives us 5 raised to the power minus 3. Now, if it is true, we can write this as 6 to the power of 2 times 1 is 6 to the power of 2 times 1 gives us this. So we finally write 6 to the power of 2 over 6 to the power of 3 over 5 to the power of minus 3, which can be written as 6 to the power of 2 over 6 to the power of 3 over 1 over 5 to the power of 3, and which can be transformed in mathematics as 6 to the power of 2 over 6 to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 3 over 1. Now, in continuation, 6 to the power of 2 means what? 6 times 6, which gives you 36 over 6 to the power of 3 gives us what? 6 to the power of 3. 3 means 6 times 6 times 6. We agree that 6 times 6 is 36. Multiply with this 6. You have 6 times 6 is what? 36. You write 6, carry 3. 6 times 3, 18, plus that will give you 216. So that means 6 to the power of 3 is 216. You write it here. Times 5 to the power of 3. Now let's work it out. 5 to the power of 3 means 5 times 5 times 5. So 5 times 5 is what? 25 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Right? 5, carry 2. 5 times 2, 10, plus that 2 is what? 12, 1, 2, 5. So that means we have, instead of 5 to the power of 3 now, we have 1, 2, 5 over 1 here. Now, 36 divided by 36, you have 1. 36 in between 1 6, you have 6. That gives us 1 times 125, you have 125 over 6. That's the answer. But as a scientist, I always believe in solving problems different ways. Alternatively, instead of using this long method that I gave you, we can solve it the other way around. Alternatively, the same question can be solved like this. The same question 1. Remember, this is 6 to the power of 2, and we agree that 3 to the power of 0 is 1. So, if 3 to the power of 0 is 1, it means 6 to the power of 2 is times 1 is 6 to the power of 2. So that means we can be written as 6 to the power of 2 times 6 raised to the power minus 3 over 5 to the power of 3 divided by 5 to the power of 6, which is, remember now, I've transformed this to look as first law of indices that says that a to the power of x times a to the power of y is equal to a to the power of x minus y. If it is true, it means that 6 to the power of 2 plus 6 to the power of 2 plus minus 3 can be written as 6 to the power of 2 plus times minus 3. So you have 6 raised to the power minus 1. Now, if that is true, the denominator can also be written as 5 raised to the power 3 divided by 5 raised to the power 6, which is second law of indices, can be written as 5 raised to the power 3 minus 6. That gives you 5 raised to the power minus 3. Now, substitute this information into this. We have, instead of this now, we have this. So I have 6 raised to the power minus 1 over, instead of this now, we have this. 5 raised to the power minus 3, which is written as 6 raised to the power minus 1 is 1 over 6 over 5 raised to the power minus 3 is 1 over 5 raised to the power 3, which is written as 1 over 6 times 5 raised to the power 3 over 1, which is 1 times this is 5 raised to the power 3 over 6, which gives you 5 to the power of 3. Remember, we'll work it out here. Gives us 125. So you have 125 over 6, which is the same as the previous question. That's the 125 over 6, and we have 125 over 6. That is the alternate question. Any method is accepted. Now let's quickly look at the second problem. The second problem is on the board here. Simplify 81 over 16 to the power of minus 3 over 4. Now this question has to do with the 6th law of indices and the 7th law of indices. First and foremost, we have to apply the 6th law of indices on this particular problem. And what is the 6th law of indices? It's written as a raised to the power minus x is equals to 1 over a raised to the power x. If it is true, then we can transform this as 1 over 81 over 16 to the power of 3 over 4, which can be written as 1 over 81 over 16 1 over 4 times 3. The whole of this now is the 6th law of indices. This is 5th law of indices and has been transformed to the fraction of the 7th law of indices. And for the 7th law of indices, we have simplified to what? 6th law of indices. And if it is true, it means that it can be written as 4th root of this, as 4th root of 81 over 16 to the power of 3. It means we have 1 over 4th root of 81 is what? You look for a number that, one of the factors of 81 that if it multiplies itself 3 times, 4 times, it gives you 81. And I think that is 3. Let's try 3. 3 times 3 is what? 9. Times 3 is what? 27, right? Now 27 times 3, let's work it out. 3 times 7 is 21, right? Write 1, carry 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus that 2 is what? 8, right? So we have 81, which is proof. So that means the 4th root of 81 is 3. Now let's confirm that of 16. 16, I think one of the possible factors of 16 is 2. Now let's try it. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16. So that means that the 4th root of 81 is 3,
and the fourth root of 16 is 2 to the power of, don't forget the power, to the power of 3, which is equals to 1 over 3 cube over 2 cube. That gives you 1 over 3 cube here means 3 times 3 times 3 over 2 times 2 times 2. Now, when you proceed, simplify further, you have that 1 over 3 times 3 is what? 9 times 3 is 27 over 2 times 2 is 4 times 2, 8. So you have 8. You can transform it further as 1 over 27 times 8. That gives you 1 times 8 is 8 over 27. That's that. So that is the solution to the second problem. Now let's consider the third problem. The third problem says simplify 27 over 48 to the power of 3 over what? 2. Now, looking at this problem critically, it means that you can transform it as 27 over 48 to the power of 1 over 2 times 3. This is 6th law of indices now. And if it is 6th law of indices, it means that we are to determine the square root of each of these 27 over 48 as